Today's message, owning your awesome. We're going to talk about owning your awesome. Now, what do I mean? What I mean is it's important that you take the time to identify what makes you great. Why are you awesome? And you got to run with it. You have to make sure that whatever it is that's uniquely wonderful and awesome about you, and there's something about you, you are special in your own right, and you know that you are. You have to be able to take that, identify it, and expound on it. Now, many times we tend to get caught up with wanting to be the next great fill in the blank, whether it's an A-list actor or actress, an athlete, political figure like president, government figure, whatever the case is. Which, to have the inspiration by the individual is fine to a degree, but in my honest opinion, what I believe can happen if you're not careful is it can create a sense of identity confusion. You're holding yourself to such a standard, to such a degree, that you don't allow yourself to catch up to be on par or even better than that individual. And if you're not at that standard, then it can create a stigma. For example, my daughter, she's 5. Great kid, smart kid. But she has this thing about having to be perfect at everything the first time. Now, she speaks very well, and she's really good at doing gymnastics. However, her 5-year-old self hasn't quite learned how to do backflips. Now, she sees an 8-year-old in her gym doing backflips because they've been practicing backflips for the last 6 months, 9 months to a year, however long you practice backflips, and they suddenly have mastered the backflip. My daughter's like, ooh, I want to do the backflip too. And because she tried to do it and she couldn't do it and wasn't coached on how to do it per se, she tends to freak out and she's like, I'll never be able to do it. Now, my wife and I do the absolute best we can to say, listen, you haven't learned how to do it, but you will, and you will have to work at it and practice in order to get good and be great at it. And this is still a work in progress because, of course, with kids, logic can escape them sometimes. Ultimately, what I'm getting at is identify who you are, what makes you awesome, and understand that if you want to be phenomenal, whatever it is you do, doesn't matter what it is. It's going to take some hard work, going to take some effort, and I'm going to implore you to make sure that you don't take too much time trying to identify with being the next great other person that has already existed. Be the first and only great you. That's all you can do for yourself. And if you really truly want to add value to yourself and to the lives of other people that are around you, make sure that you take the time to own your awesome. And that is the one true way that you will add significant value to your life and the lives of others.